Hello guys, it's Naki here. Today because I got flu, so I cannot stream. But instead, I will just upload this video that I trained the Class Wonder with a training configuration that I saw online. I just want to try it out, which is based on the level 50 Tatsuna-san that you can borrow from your friends. And then you just stick with a bunch of support cards. There's Gonjo and Power, and parents that you choose is the full speed, which is 6 speed. Okay, so you in this case with the 2 study, right, so you can just ignore the speed. So I would want to just try out the configurations, okay, and let's see how it goes. Yeah, I think if I just go through the whole game, it might be a bit long. So I'm just going to play the first 11 turn first, and then after that I will just skip. I'll just cut the video, do editing, and then I'll just show you all the results, okay, before the major objective, okay. So the first 11 turn, as usual, just for all the Tatsuna deck build is the same. Wherever she is, stick with her, try to make her relation bar to green color, and that's all what we do. Of course I know it sounds simple, but sometimes she will just keep staying at like the study part, so there's no way for you to spend your energy, okay. Sometimes something like that will happen also, and sometimes like this she just don't appear. Then in this case, right, you can just go for hint, or you want to go for the one with the CEO, the chairman of the school is still fine. But for here, I personally would just prefer to go for hint. Okay, either the extra states or the skill is, either way is good. So now let's just look for Tatsuna-san once again, because if you're using your friend's level 50 Tatsuna-san, if you have a level 50 Tatsuna-san, it's fine. So if you don't, you just use someone else Tatsuna-san, right? The good thing about her is that the stamina consumption of the lesson will be reduced by another 25%. And like what you see now, if you manage to get her to green color in relationship, right, then this event will trigger. So just choose the first one, and then you will recover 15 of your energy, and also it will increase your Yaruki lah. So your status, okay. So now you have her going out events ready, then you can start to ignore her. Not to say ignore her, but it's like you don't need to stick with her so much. So now you can focus on what you really want to train, and just follow the training, just try to go for the training with the most people there. So if let's say you are doing it for Class Wonder, right, the one important thing is that she don't really need the concentration because of her running style. So in this case, you don't really need to just simply finish all your Tatsuna-san's going out event. You just keep that, okay, just in case if she got like any abnormal conditions, then only you use it, is fine. So at usual day, you can just go out to recover the energy, or you want to just keep studying, it's still fine, okay. And then about all the options, okay, during the game, I will just choose whatever that recover stamina. And then I don't really want to focus too much on speed actually, but since there's 2 people here, I might just give it a try. It's a bit risky, but we have Tatsuna-san, so we can take the risk. And for now, you can go in and see whether you can study. It's a 14% fill rate for study. This is 1 game away from, this is just 1 turn away from the, yeah, I think just risk it. I think still, yeah, it's worth the risk. It's just 40%, and then you get a hint as well, so the return is good enough. So here you just choose the one that recover the most. As what we said, with Tatsuna-san, we are not afraid of any abnormal situation, so just go for it, looking for the biggest return. And then about skill, yeah, I just get the skill that I learned from the hint just now, because you have a bond, you have the discount. So it's the most worth it one. Okay, so yeah, as usual, the starting beginner, I don't think we have any problem with it. Okay, so see, we finished that. Okay, now so we are going up to our second quest, second objective here. So make sure you just check the details here, and is a mouse tournament, and then the third one is the mid-range tournament. So big for class Wonder especially, because she is B in the mid-range tournament. So make sure you make it A before you start the story mode. Okay, so we got 2 mid-range and 1 long-range coming after this. So now what I want to do is to focus. I mean, if it's possible, I want to just increase this stamina. But 4 people in the study section, so let's just study together. I mean, you just want to increase their relationship as much as you can, right? We need to go for 1 race. Let's check if there's any potential G2 that we can join. I don't really recommend you to join anything below G2, but unfortunately this is the only G2 that we can join, so let's just give it a try. G2 tournament will still give you about 50 point plus minus, so yeah, I think it's still fine. So I think let's skip over to the next objective, and you can see how much the stage increase. So now we have passed the turn over to the G2 tournament, and I'm not going to learn any other skill, so I'm just going to go with my raw states and try my luck here. I mean, no matter win or lose, we should have enough fans, so it doesn't really matter that much. And this is my status now, and I only learned the previous skill. And yep, we are lucky enough to win the G2 tournament here. It will increase the fans by a bit, so it actually helps us to get into Arima, Kinan, I mean in the middle, if they say we are unable to get the first place in the later tournament, I mean in the later race, right? So yeah, it does give us a bit of the fan base. So now just let us skip over to the tournament. I mean, let me just finish this, might as well. Yeah, so now we are moving forward to our first objective, which is the Asahi Cup. Okay, let's go through all the stories, and then now we are up to the Asahi Cup here, and we can learn some skill if we want. I don't think I need that. Suyashi is the best skill, although there's chance that I can get some hint about it, but I don't really mind to just take the skill for now. I mean, this is a G1 tournament, so I really want to win this, and it would just save me a lot of turns after this, so I don't need to go for all those race later. Yeah, so I can get a lot of fans for winning this. Yeah, about now 9,000. Okay, so this is amazing. Okay, so this is the second objective done, so let's move forward to the third objective. So now we are back to the objective, and this is the home bun, and just the right before the turn, the Yaruki status drop. Okay, but nothing much I can do about it. I learned the skill, the recovery skill, from my parents' hint, so I'm gonna learn this because it's really cheap and worth it. And then this is a mid-range, and my stamina is actually not enough. So hope the recovery skill can actually help me here. As you can see, this is my current states. Lucky enough, I'm still the Ichiban Ninki, so hopefully I can win, but unable to do so. I only get a 3rd place. I think it's because of the stamina is not enough. Okay, I mean, for now, what all the Japanese players have been talking about is that the guards doesn't really do much if you have high enough stamina. So I'm not 100% sure about that. So but during my own try, the stamina, I mean the guts only matters if your stamina is empty. So yeah, so you guys can just think about it yourself. And now let's move on to the race check. Okay, this is what I want to show you guys, is that you should just do the race check. If let's say there's still the needs of you to get fans. So this is a mouse tournament, and I think it suits her status now very well. All thanks to the parents' inheritance. To see that I already have the speed at 492, which I don't really go for a lot of speed training as well. Yep, and then oh well, I feel terribly because I have not enough skill according to the advice. Yeah. So I got reduced a lot of stamina, and then yeah, the status dropped like insane. And this is where the Tatsuna sun shines, and then you don't care, you just rest, get her stamina up, and then the Yaruki level up as well. So, and this is the part that I think is good if you get a Gonjo, because you get 3 of your states increase instead of just 2 usually. So this is really good training, and I really glad that during the summer school, you know, you get this. Is really great. And then yeah, let's just pray hard that you won't fail. So yeah, the study also goes through. Yeah, this is just good. I don't really remember the selection, so I just have to pray that I got the right one. Yeah. I have Tatsuna-san, so I don't really need to rest here. I can just use Tatsuna-san later or anytime I want. So I'm just going on friendship sections of study, and you can see my speed increased a lot by this as well. Okay. After the summer school, let's check the tournament and see if there's any race we can join, and hopefully G1. So now we are short of about 1,000 fans. So if we can win this, it should be fine. Let's just use Tatsuna-san's event now. I mean, Tatsuna-san really just save you from all these kind of like funny situations. Yeah, and it's really useful. Okay, so go for the training, because after that, right, most of the tournament will be in mid-range. So I think I can go for Gonjo, I can go for power, but I think for now I will go for power because I need stamina. I mean, for your situation, you can just change the amount of the support, okay, by the situations that you are in. So you, let's say you can actually also go for like 2 2 speed, 2 stamina instead of 2 power. Okay, it's just up to you. Yeah, I'm not going to race yet. I'm still going for the lessons. I mean, with Hin, with friendship sections, it's definitely worth going. So now all the selections I choose is to increase stamina, just to let you know. Yeah, and this one because I want to show you about the getting fans, you know. Hopefully I just get number 1. So this is great. You get about you get more than 2,500 fans, means you don't really need to worry about fans anymore after all the games, because even Arima only need, or the Japan Championship only need about 30,000. So if you get more than that, now you are safe. So now we are going to just put all our time in the training, and of course the main objective of all the training is to get our status to 600 and above, and that's the baseline where you can get 3 stars DNA. Okay, so this is the reason why I'm doing so, and also part of the reason is because the class wonder is the only girl that is only B in my team. The rest is all B plus at least. So yeah, I don't really think I need the skill here, so I'm going to choose the guts for it. Although I don't really need guts, but if I can get it to 600, it's an extra bonus. So yeah, I just give it a try. I think shooting star suits the running style well, and yeah. I mean, a lot of people have been saying that getting other people's signature move is useless, but according to my own experience, they will just perform as the level 1 skill as normal. So the problem is all about how much it costs. So if let's say you got the hint like level 3 or 4, then I definitely think that they are worth picking. Okay, so now we are going for the Japan Championship, and okay, we get the first place and clear the objective here. Okay, so after this, let's skip to the next objective, which is the Arima Kinen. Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize that it's only one turn. So what I use is the Tatsuna to recover my Yaruki, and then the turn actually, the tournament just comes. So well, as the current situation, you can see I got a lot of debuffs, and the Sashi no Kozu actually is hint level 3, so I think it's very worth it, and I decided to just pick it up and hope that it can help me to win the Arima Kinen as well. So you can check here, the status is because I'm going for the average build this time. Other than the stamina, everything else looks okay. So now we have to just pray hard and see if we can win. Yup, we get number 1 here. It's all thanks to the very high level support card, as well as very high quality parents that I borrow from my friends. So if you still don't know how to add friends, just check my previous video. And let's jump over to the next objective, which is the Takaratsuka Kinen. Okay, so it's about 11 turns later. So now is the 3rd year inheritance stage. So before the objective, so yeah, just decided to see what we get. So my parents is 9 speed, 9 speed, and another one I think is about 2 stamina, 5 power or something like that. So yeah, it's not really something really like super good. Okay, so now this is my current states, and I have 4 more turns. I will just skip over to the objective race. Okay, so now we are at our objective, and we're going to learn some skill here. I didn't really go to any race this time, so I didn't really get that many skill points as well. So our main objective this time is the status. I just hope I can try to just get as much status to 600 as I can. So this is my current status now in the scene. I mean the 3rd year, June. Okay, let's just try out the tournament. Well, thanks to the inheritance just now, I got my suitability for Shiba to S, and we are able to win this. Yeah, so now let's move on to the next objective. As you can see, this time during my training, the class wonder got a lot of like abnormal status, and also I already finished using up my Tatsuna events, but these situations, I think I must get her status up, or should I just go for training? I think it's actually, I mean, I just end up deciding to just risk it, you know. The return is huge with Tatsuna. I got the really a lot of bonus, and I can get my, as I want to just go as many training as I can to level up all the facilities and those. Okay, So now once again, just right before the objective, so I'm just looking and see if there's any skill that worth picking up. So I don't really think we need the Shujuryoku here actually, because it's go for the, although we have the hint like for the higher states, but yeah, and you can see my condition now is still not the red color, it's only in the orange color. Just let's pray hard and then see if we can win this race. Yep, and with the states that I have now, so we are able to win this. Okay. So now let's just move on to the next objective. Okay, so now move on to the Arima Kinen, which is our last objective here. And since we didn't really go for the a lot of tournaments, so yeah, as you can see, I don't really have a lot of skill points. And this time I think I want to just get a recovery skill first. Okay, and the main reason is because my stamina now is still a bit low. So if I join the Harima Kinen, so yeah, the stamina is the one that is with a circle. So I really don't want to count on my guts, because my guts is only triangle, so it's even worse. So in this case, I just want to take another recovery skill. Okay, so this is the reason why now about the Japanese player, they all think that the recovery skill is the reason why the guts was like not getting the respect that it should be lah. So I'm not really sure how the game they will adjust to it, but for the situation now, as long as you got the recovery skill, right, you don't really need to train that much of your guts there. Okay. So well, since we already cleared all our objectives, so I'm going to just play until the finals from here. Okay, sorry for all the weird editing before this. And my main objective is still the same. I want to get as many states to 600 as possible. Unfortunately for guts, I don't think I have chance to do so. I get to get so. I'm joining the mouse tournament, and I think I might want to try my luck to get my stamina and power to 600, but I think it's really hard because my stamina now is only like 450 something, so I don't think I have enough time. So the next time if you guys do this, I really suggest you to don't put guts, you just put one stamina. Okay, I think that will be better. This is what I feel after I try out the combinations. With study support characters, actually you don't really need speed. So what you do is you just find the 9 speed DNA from a friend, and then you can easily hit a lot, like 3 Bs easily. So yeah, so unfortunately I didn't choose the stamina characters. So yeah, my stamina just, I don't think I can hit 600 by finals. So I decided to just go with the safest choice and just make sure I win the finals. Okay. And about the skill now, I don't really think there's any skill that worth learning other than this one, the gold skill. So I'm going to just keep the skill point, and hopefully I can get the gold skill. Because Class Wonder, you can see from my team, she will be in the positions of mouse as well. So let's just try. I'm quite sad that the stamina wasn't able to actually hit 600. So I will do some adjustments after this, and I will share with you guys as well after the finals. Okay. Now what I need to do is to focus, and hopefully I can win the final UIA finals. Okay. And of course get 3-star. If I just get this, I don't think it's enough anyway. So yeah, just pick anyone. I mean, it sounds weird, but yeah, I don't really go for a lot of guts because she just don't stick at a place where she belongs. So I don't get a chance to, to pick the skill. Yeah, so I'm going to take the first level first. And after I win the final, I should have enough point to get the gold color skill. And hopefully if I win. Yup, I mean URA final and you are the favorite of the race is really hard. So I mean this is the reason why I choose to get the balance type, and also this is also easily, I mean you can, the easiest way, okay, you can go for the win, because you need to really win, and you can get a lot of coins, you can get a lot of skill points and those, so end up there's a chance you can get the URA scenario DNA as well. So all of them is good. That's why you want to just try to get good DNAs, you just keep training. Now after you train, if you don't need to use her, you can just remove her from the list and you can get support point from there also. Yeah, I mean although it sounds a bit awkward, but yeah, that's the thing. And yeah, let's learn the debuff, I think. So I get this and the gold skill instead, I guess. Yeah, so this is the mouse version of the class wonder that I train, and this is the final moment, you know, where we get our result slip. Pretty hard. I mean it should be B+, yeah, I have no doubt of it. It's just that my result slip is this, the DNA. Sucks. Yeah, sucks to be me. Yeah, so it's a 4 intelligence 3 speed. Okay, well, I mean I just managed to just make all my team become B and B+, and you can see I joined 14 race only and I win 12 of them. Okay, the amount of skill I learned is not that much, but I still managed to win the race. Okay, so about my support configurations, I would think you don't really need the control, just get the stamina better, and with 2 power and 1 stamina, right, you should be able to get 4 states to 600. I don't think it's a big problem. Yeah, so this is my video for today. Thanks for watching, and if it helps, just help me please. I really appreciate it, and hope you can just share the video to your friends or whoever they are interested in the game, and hope it helped them as well. Okay, so it's Inaki here, and I hope to see you guys around soon.